Hello, everyone. Welcome to KCA Studio. Today, I'm going to be bringing to you the top 40 South American singers of all time from 1960 to 2025. Yes, from the streets of Rio to the stages of Buenos Aires, from timeless tango to global reggaeton anthems, South America has given the world voices that move nations, rhythms that unite cultures, and songs that will live forever. And these singers, the top 40 singers now, have been measured by based on their vocal strength, the commercial success of their music, how they appeal to audience, their personal wealth, and achievements and struggles over the years from 1960 to 2025. Before we go any further, this is KCA Studio, where we bring you the best of information when it comes to music, history, and timeless classics. So please kindly hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to KCA Studio, turn on post notifications, like this video, and drop your comments in the comment section as I take you through the work. Yes, so number 40 on the list is Julio Jaramillo from Ecuador. Julio rose to fame in the 1960s with his powerful romantic ballads and boleros. Known for his versatile voice, he captured hearts across Latin America. Despite struggles with personal relationships and a turbulent lifestyle, his music achieved massive commercial success, selling millions of records. His audience appeal lay in his emotional delivery, making him beloved among working-class listeners. Although he didn't amass great wealth compared to modern stars, his cultural impact and achievements cemented him as one of South America's most influential early icons. And number 39 is Chabuca Granda from Peru. Chabuca was a groundbreaking Peruvian singer-songwriter who redefined the vast Criollo style in the 1960s. With a warm, expressive voice and poetic lyrics, she became a cultural ambassador for Peru. Her struggles included navigating a male-dominated industry while introducing innovative rhythms. Granda's music, though not commercially massive by modern standards, resonated deeply with audiences, giving her enduring fame. She influenced generations of artists, and though personal wealth was never a driving force, her achievements as a respected composer and performer solidified her as one of South America's greatest musical pioneers. Number 38 is Lucho Gatica from Chile. Although he was born in Chile, Lucho's career reached across South America with his unforgettable boleros. By the 1960s, he had already established himself as El Rey del Bolero. His velvet-like voice and interpretive depth gave him unmatched vocal strength. Commercially, his songs sold widely, appealing to both local and international audiences. Gatica's struggles included adapting to evolving music trends, but his legacy never dimmed. He built respectable wealth and prestige, influencing countless singers after him. His achievements earned him recognition as one of the voices that defined Latin American romance in music. And number 37 is Sandro from Argentina. Sandro, often called the Argentine Elvis, revolutionized South American music in the 1960s with his blend of rock and romantic ballads. His strong stage presence and passionate vocal delivery made him a trailblazer. Despite struggles with health issues later in life, he maintained commercial success and a loyal fan base. Sandro became a cultural icon, appealing to millions with both his rebellious rock persona and tender love songs. His financial success reflected his long career, and his achievements paved the way for Latin American rock to find international recognition. And number 36 is Palito Ortega from Argentina also. Palito gained fame in the 1960s as part of the Nueva Ola movement in Argentina. His pleasant voice, catchy melodies, and charming image gave him wide appeal. Though not the strongest vocalist, his ability to connect with audiences was unmatched. He found commercial success not only in music, but also in acting and politics, which boosted his wealth. Ortega's struggles included adapting to shifting musical strengths, yet his longevity in entertainment proved his resilience. His achievements made him a household name and a symbol of Argentina's golden pop era. And number 35 is Elis Regina from Brazil. Elis, one of Brazil's most powerful voices, defined the MPB, Música Popular Brasileira, scene in the 1960s and 70s. Her vocal control, emotional intensity, and fearless interpretation of songs made her a legend. Though she faced personal struggles, including political pressures, during Brazil's dictatorship, she became a symbol of artistic courage. Commercially, her albums were successful across Latin America, while her wealth was modest compared to modern stars. Her achievements and audience appeal were immense. Elis Regina's artistry remains a benchmark for vocal excellence in South America. And number 34 is George Benjo. George, with his smooth voice and rhythmic guitar style, blended samba, funk, and soul into a unique sound starting in the 1960s. The Brazilian icon's vocal strength lay in his effortless rhythmic phrasing, which audience adored. Commercially, hits like Mars and Coenada gained worldwide recognition, even covered by global stars. Though not known for his extravagant wealth, his music ensured steady success and influence. He faced struggles in maintaining relevance across decades, but consistently reinvented his style. His achievements place him among Brazil's most enduring and innovative musical legends. And number 33 is Javan from Brazil. Javan brought a poetic and soulful approach to Brazilian music starting in the 1970s. His rich, flexible voice allowed him to glide effortlessly across samba, jazz, and pop. Commercial success followed him with numerous hits and albums and international tours. Audiences loved his ability to make complex music accessible and moving. His struggles included the challenge of sustaining popularity in a competitive industry, yet his artistry always spoke for itself. His wealth grew moderately with his consistent career, and his achievements rank him as a master of South American fusion sounds. Number 32 is Milton Nascimento from Brazil. Milton's angelic voice and wide vocal range set him apart in South America's music scene since the late 1960s. Known for blending folk, jazz, and MPB, he brought sophistication and spirituality to his songs. Despite political struggles during Brazil's dictatorship, his music reached global audiences, giving him a strong commercial success. His wealth came steadily through tours and recordings. Audiences were drawn to his sincerity and vocal brilliance. Achievements include international recognition and awards, making him one of Brazil's greatest cultural exports and a symbol of resilience through music. And number 31 is Maria Bethânia, also from Brazil. Maria emerged in the 1960s as one of Brazil's most powerful female voices. Her expressive delivery and commanding stage presence made her beloved across Latin America. With a career spanning decades, she achieved immense commercial success, selling millions of records. Despite early struggles in gaining recognition as a serious artist, she built a lasting reputation. Her audience appeal was rooted in her theatrical interpretations and authenticity. Wealth and honors followed naturally, and achievements include being one of Brazil's most recorded singers. She remains a towering influence in South American music. Number 30 on the list of South American top 40 singers of all time from 1960 to 2025 is Chico Buarque from Brazil. Chico combined artistry and activism, becoming a leading figure in MPB from the 1960s onward. His voice, while subtle, carried great expressive power, and his songwriting elevated him as one of South America's greatest lyricists. He faced political persecution under Brazil's dictatorship, yet his music reached millions, balancing commercial success with social consciousness. His wealth grew steadily through decades of tours, albums, and literary works. Audiences admired his integrity and intellect, making him not just a singer but a cultural voice. His achievements solidify him as Brazil's conscience in music. Number 29 is Gal Costa. Gal, one of Brazil's most distinctive voices, rose in the 1960s as a central figure in the Tropicalia movement. Her vocal strength lay in a wide range and emotional delivery, moving seamlessly from bossa nova softness to powerful ballads. Commercially, she enjoyed decades of success across Latin America and Europe, maintaining an enduring fan base. Though she faced political challenges during Brazil's dictatorship, her artistry became a voice of resistance. With numerous acclaimed albums, live performances, and awards, Costa remains a cultural icon who embodied freedom, passion, and innovation in Brazilian music. And number 28 is Gilberto Gil from Brazil. Gilberto Gil, a close ally of Caetano Veloso, became an icon of both music and politics. His voice carried warmth and charisma, complementing his innovative style of blending samba, reggae, and rock. He faced exile during the dictatorship, but returned to gain international acclaim. Commercially, his albums and global tours established significant success. While his role as Brazil's Minister of Culture further elevated his status, Wealth followed his enduring career, but his audience appeal rests in his activism and artistry. Gil's achievements cement him as a statesman of South American music. Number 27 is Roberto Carlos from Brazil. Roberto Carlos, the king of Latin music, began in the 1960s with romantic ballads that defined generations. His smooth, emotional music and voice resonated across South America, making him one of the continent's most commercially successful singers. Selling over 140 million records, he built immense wealth and audience loyalty. Despite personal struggles, including health battles and personal losses, he maintained relevance for decades. Achievements include global recognition and countless awards. Roberto Carlos remains a living legend whose vocal strength and enduring appeal shaped the sound of Latin romantic music. Number 26 is Mercedes Sosa from Argentina. Mercedes embodied power and resistance in music. Her commanding voice made folk songs into anthems of social justice from the 1960s onward. She faced political exile during Argentina's dictatorship, but her struggles only deepened her impact. Commercially, she gained worldwide recognition, performing at major stages globally. Wealth was modest compared to pop stars, but her achievements were monumental, including influencing movements for freedom and equality. Audiences admired her courage, making her one of South America's most respected and iconic singers. Number 25 is Victor Jara from Chile. Victor Jara was a folk singer, theater director, and activist whose haunting voice and socially conscious lyrics made him an icon of Chilean Nueva Canción. His struggles were tragically severe, and he was tortured and killed during Pinochet's regime in 1973. Despite this, his legacy lived on, inspiring generations. Commercial success was limited due to his early death, but his audience appeal was immense, strong among working class people and activists. Though he never amassed wealth, his achievements as a symbol of resistance gave him eternal cultural wealth and relevance. Number 24 is Susana Baca from Peru. Susana became one of the leading voices in reviving Afro-Peruvian music. With her soft yet emotive vocals, she brought marginalized traditions to international stages. Her struggles including overcoming the invisibility of Afro-Peruvian culture. But her persistence led to recognition worldwide. Commercially, she found success in niche markets and won multiple Latin Grammys. While her wealth remained modest, her achievements as a cultural ambassador were unmatched. Audiences admire her authenticity and elegance, making her a key figure in South America's diverse musical heritage. And number 23 is Joe Arroyo from Colombia. Joe, with his electrifying voice and energetic style, became one of Colombia's most beloved salsa singers. Rising in the 1970s, he created Josin, a unique fusion of rhythms. Despite personal struggles with health and addiction, his music achieved massive commercial success across Latin America. His wealth grew significantly during his peak years, though personal battles sometimes overshadowed it. Audiences loved his vitality and charisma, ensuring lasting popularity. His achievements include classic hits that remain staples in Latin music. Arroyo's legacy is a joyful yet resilient spirit in South American music. Number 22 is Carlos Vives from Colombia. Carlos revolutionized Colombian music by modernizing vallenato with pop and rock influences. His bright, energetic voice appealed to both traditional and younger audiences, bringing vallenato to international fame. Commercially, he sold millions of records and won numerous Latin Grammys, building substantial wealth. His struggles included initial resistance to his fusion style, but perseverance won global admiration. Vives' achievements include collaborations with global stars and recognition as a cultural ambassador for Colombia. Audiences adore his infectious energy, making him one of South America's most important contemporary voices. And number 21 is Fonseca. Fonseca, born in Colombia, emerged in the 2000s as a pop and vallenato influenced star. Known for his smooth vocals and heartfelt lyrics, he carved a niche, blending traditional Colombia rhythms with modern pop. His commercial success includes multiple Latin Grammy wins, chart-topping singles, and international tours. With strong appeal to both youthful and family audiences, Fonseca has built wealth through concerts and collaborations with major Latin acts. Despite the challenges of breaking out globally, he persevered and became one of Colombia's most respected contemporary singer-songwriters, carrying his nation's sound into the new millennium. Number 20 is Karol G. Karol G rose to prominence as one of the most powerful voices in Latin urban and reggaeton music. Her vocal strength blends grit with sensuality, commanding audiences worldwide. Commercially, she has broken streaming records and filled stadiums across continents. With endorsements, tours, and chart-topping albums, she has amassed significant wealth. She appeals to both young and global audiences by fusing reggaeton, trap, and pop. Despite industry challenges in a male-dominated genre, she has carved a space and symbolizes empowerment for women in Latin music. Number 19 is Gustavo Cerati from Argentina. As the frontman of Soda Stereo and later as a solo artist, Gustavo defined Latin American rock. His soaring vocals and intricate guitar work made him an icon of the 1980s and beyond. Commercially, Soda Stereo sold millions of records and his solo career achieved critical acclaim. Cerati's struggles included industry pressures and his tragic health issues, leading to a coma before his passing in 2014. His wealth was significant, but his achievements were far greater. Shaping Latin rock and inspiring countless musicians, audiences remember him as a genius of sound and voice. And number 18 is Fito Paez from Argentina. Fito rose in the 1980s as one of Argentina's most enduring singer-songwriters. His raw, passionate vocals connected deeply with audiences, while his piano-driven rock ballads brought him mainstream success. Commercially, he sold millions of records across Latin America, building solid wealth. His struggles included personal losses and battling industry expectations, but he turned them into artistic fuel. Achievements include multiple Latin Grammys and a loyal following across generations. Paez's audience appeal lies in his emotional honesty and resilience, making him a pillar of South American rock. And number 17 is Leon Gieco. Leon became known as Argentina's Bob Dylan for combining folk music with socially conscious lyrics. His steady, earnest voice carried messages of hope and justice from the 1970s onward. Though censored under the dictatorship, he persevered, turning struggles into symbols of resistance. Commercially, he achieved strong success at home and abroad. Though not as flashy as pop stars, his wealth came through decades of music, but his achievements lie in his activism and musical influence. Audiences admire his integrity, making him one of South America's most respected voices of conscience. Number 16 is George Drexler from Uruguay. He blends soft, thoughtful vocals with poetic lyricism, making him one of South America's most sophisticated songwriters. His international breakthrough came when he won an Academy Award for AI Otro Lado del Roy in 2005. Commercially, he built a steady global career, balancing modest wealth with critical acclaim. His struggles included years of being overlooked outside Uruguay, but persistence brought worldwide recognition. Achievements include multiple Latin Grammys and being a modern ambassador of South American folk pop. Audiences appreciate his gentle, intelligent artistry that transcends borders. Number 15 is Alfredo Zitarrosa from Uruguay. Alfredo was a master of the milonga and one of Uruguay's greatest folk singers. His deep, resonant voice carried authority and emotion, captivating audiences across Latin America. Exiled during Uruguay's dictatorship, he faced immense struggles but turned exile into creative strength. Commercially, his music achieved strong recognition among folk lovers. Though wealth was limited compared to pop icons, his achievements were cultural and political, as his songs became anthems of resistance. Audiences loved his authenticity and dignity, making him an enduring figure in South American folk tradition. Number 14 is Ana Tijoux from Chile. Ana is one of South America's most dynamic contemporary voices, blending rap, hip-hop, and Latin folk influences. Her clear, commanding voice and sharp lyrics earned her international respect. She struggled with identity and exile, being born to Chilean parents in France during the dictatorship, but turned those experiences into artistic power. Commercially, she achieved success worldwide with albums like 1977. Her wealth grew steadily, but her real achievements lie in using music for social justice. Audiences admire her courage and authenticity, making her a modern Latin voice for change. And number 13 is Mon Laferte from Chile. Mon's versatile voice, ranging from rock to bolero, has made her one of South America's most compelling modern singers. Rising in the 2000s, she faced struggles early in her career, including illness and industry rejection, but fought back to achieve commercial success. She has sold millions of records, built significant wealth, and won multiple Latin Grammys. Audiences are drawn to her fearless stage presence and emotional depth. Our achievements include representing Chile globally and pushing boundaries of Latin music. Mon embodies resilience and reinvention in South America's music scene. Number 12 is Franco de Vita from Venezuela. Franco became a staple of Latin pop from the 1980s onward. His emotive, powerful voice gave life to unforgettable ballads like Te Amo and Louis. Commercially, he achieved immense success with platinum albums across Latin America and Spain, amassing considerable wealth. His struggles including adapting to changing musical tastes, but his artistry allowed him to stay relevant. Achievements include numerous awards and collaborations with international stars. Audiences admire his sincerity and emotional reach, making him one of Venezuela's most important musical experts. And number 11 is Oscar de Leon from Venezuela. Oscar El Sonero del Mundo is one of salsa's most charismatic voices. Rising in the 1970s, his powerful improvisational singing and high-energy performances made him beloved worldwide. Commercially, he sold millions of albums, toured internationally, and became wealthy through decades of success. His struggles included maintaining relevance in a competitive salsa scene, but his talent always kept him at the forefront. Achievements including global recognition as one of salsa's greatest ambassadors. Audiences adore his joyful, engaging style, making him a timeless figure in South American and Caribbean music. And for the South American top 40 singers of all time, the names I'm about to call now are the top 10. I have already given to you 30. So starting from number 10 now, downwards to number 1, would be Nathi Peluso from Argentina. Nathi has emerged as one of South America's boldest new voices, blending rap, soul, tango, and reggaeton. Her raw, powerful vocals and theatrical performances captivates audiences worldwide. Commercially, she has achieved great success in the 2020s with hit albums, Grammy nominations, and collaborations with top artists. Her struggles included starting from the underground scene, but her fierce individuality propelled her forward. Wealth and recognition followed, but her biggest achievement lies in redefining Latin music for a new generation. Audiences love her fearless authenticity and dynamic artistry. Number 9 is Anitta from Brazil. Anitta, this Brazil's pop queen, brought funk, karaoke, and reggaeton to global audiences. Her strong, adaptable vocals and daring image gave her international appeal. She struggled with critics who doubted her crossover potential, but through persistence, she became a global star. Commercially, she achieved massive success with international hits, awards, and brand endorsements, amassing great wealth. Her achievements include putting Brazilian funk on the world stage. Audiences admire her confidence and energy, making her a trailblazer for modern South American pop. Number 8 is Marisa Monte from Brazil. Marisa's velvety, controlled voice has made her one of Brazil's most beloved singers since the late 1980s. Her struggles were fewer than many peers, but she faced the challenge of maintaining artistic credibility while achieving mainstream fame. Her wealth and recognition grew steadily, while her achievements include Grammy wins and collaborations with top global musicians. Audiences love her elegance and vocal perfection, cementing her as a timeless South American star. Number 7 is Marília Mendonça from Brazil. Marília, the queen of suffering, redefined sertanejo music with her emotional powerhouse vocals. Her lyrics about love and heartbreak resonated deeply, ending her massive commercial success in Brazil and across Latin America. Despite her tragic death in 2021, she left behind immense wealth and a towering legacy. Her struggles included fighting for female representation in a male-dominated genre, but she triumphed with chart-topping hits. Achievements include millions of records sold and uniting audiences with raw emotion. She remains a beloved figure who gave voice to everyday struggles. And number 6 is Soledad Pastorutti from Argentina. Soledad, known as La Soul, revived Argentine folk music in the 1990s with her vibrant voice and charisma. She faced struggles in balancing authenticity with mainstream appeal, but she managed to excel at both. Her powerful performances brought traditional sounds to younger audiences. Her wealth grew through tours, television appearances, and recordings. Achievements include Grammy nominations and serving as a mentor on The Voice. Audiences admire her sincerity, passion, and dedication to preserving Argentine culture while reaching new heights. Number 5 is Djonga from Brazil. Djonga is one of Brazil's most influential contemporary rappers. Known for his commanding voice and socially conscious lyrics, his rise in the 2010s brought rap into mainstream Brazilian culture. Commercially, he has built strong success with sold-out tours and acclaimed albums, gaining significant wealth. His struggles include confronting systemic racism and industry barriers, but he used them to fuel his heart. Achievements include shaping Brazil's hip-hop scene and inspiring younger generations. Audiences admire his boldness and authenticity, making him one of South America's most vital modern voices. Number 4 is Caetano Veloso from Brazil. Caetano Veloso's legacy deserves recognition in top 5. His artistry spans 6 decades with unmatched vocal versatility and cultural influence. Commercially successful worldwide, he built immense wealth and acclaim. His struggles under dictatorship shaped his fearless music. Achievements include numerous awards, global tours, and inspiring entire movements. His audience appeal rests on his ability to reinvent while staying true to Brazilian roots. Caetano is a living monument of South American music, bridging the 1960s to today with brilliance. And number 3 is Joanes from Colombia. His smooth, emotive voice and socially conscious messages make him one of South America's finest, with millions of records sold, global tours, and Grammys. His commercial success and wealth are substantial. He struggled with shifts in the industry, but adapted gracefully. Achievements include humanitarian work and global recognition as a unifying figure. Audiences see him not just as a star, but as a voice of hope and connection. And number 2 is Charly Garcia, one of Argentina's greatest rock icons, transformed South American music from the 1970s onward. Renowned for his distinctive vocals and raw stage presence, he combined poetic lyrics with experimental sounds, making him a pioneer of Latin rock. Commercially, he sold millions of records across the continent, earning critical acclaim and multiple awards. His appeal lay in connecting deeply with fans through both rebellious energy and vulnerable ballads. Despite public struggles with health and controversies, Garcia's resilience and artistry cemented him as a cultural legend and a voice of defiance in Latin America. And number 1 on the South American Top 40 Singers of All Time 1960 to 2025 is Shakira from Colombia. Yes, Shakira tops this list as the ultimate South American singer of all time. Her vocal strength, from rock-infused growls to soaring ballads, showcases extraordinary versatility. Commercially, she has dominated charts worldwide for over 2 decades, becoming one of the wealthiest Latin stars. Her struggles to cross into English language markets were overcome with determination, leading to global superstardom. Achievements include Grammys, Super Bowl performances, and philanthropic impacts through education. Audiences everywhere connect with her passion, dance, and authenticity. Shakira embodies South America's spirit and global influence in music. And yes, that's it. 40 legendary voices, decades of sound, passion, and soul. And one undeniable truth: South America will always sing to the world. Thank you for watching the top 40 South American singers of all time, 1960 to 2025, proudly brought to you by KCA Studio. Please stay tuned, stay inspired, subscribe to KCA Studio for more unforgettable journeys through music. Do well to please like this video, comment, and share. Turn on post notifications. I'll see you again next time. Thank you very much. Bye.